a million Filipinos aged 15 to 24 years old are currently unemployed, while more than 830,000 are looking for more jobs or longer working hours for additional income. A nonprofit organization wants to fill in the gaps and help 270,000 young people find the right job. Makesense Asia's Angeli Recella joins us for more on their advocacy. Thank you so much for joining us on the final word, Angeli. First of all, what are the trends that you see in youth employment?
Well, there is a lot, Rico. And thank you again for inviting us here. One of the things that we are seeing in the sectors and businesses here in the Philippines is that everyone is actually open to employing the youth, which is wonderful. But what we forget is that we cannot treat the youth as one big homogeneous group. We see that there are gaps in youth employment when it comes to the at-risk and underserved Filipinos. We're not just talking about the underserved Filipinos who are out of school or even young women who had to raise their children at an early age. We're also talking about the young Filipinos who are graduating from schools outside of what is popularly known as the Big Four. And unfortunately, most sectors or businesses are unaware of the potential talent that they are leaving untapped.
And which particular sectors and businesses, Angeli, are most open to employing the youth?
Ones that are actually ready for training in technology and flexibility, those that are not necessarily requiring the youth to be part of the office or the traditional office setup. So you could see this in the BPO sector, for example, who has always been open to employing the youth as long as they get through a short training, like 1 month to 3 months.
And when you say the Big Four, who are these Big Four?
I'm afraid that you'd ask this, but I think it's popularly known to be the De La Salle University, Ateneo de Manila, UST, and even UP.
But why are companies only looking to these top four schools for really good youth talent when there are so many other universities and colleges that have also top-notch talent to give the workforce?
Rico, we are aligned here. And just to be clear, I don't think all employers are just or only looking for talents in these top universities, but they are surely having some rigid set of criteria that is usually focused on the top universities or prestigious universities. But the problem here is that we usually forget that the 21st century skills that companies are looking for right now can also be learned not just in prestigious universities, but also in other avenues like volunteering work or community work. And if that is the case, then you're right, Rico. Businesses need to be more open and looking for talents outside of the prestigious universities and even into avenues that youth actually get to practice all of their 21st century skills, such as social skills, flexibility, tech literacy, and whatnot.
And is the youth of today, Angeli, only looking for just pure employment? Or are they also thinking out of the box and being entrepreneurs themselves?
They are actually thinking out of the box. In fact, getting rid of the box altogether. So one of the things that we're also seeing is that the Filipino youth in particular are getting into the gig economy and freelancing, even consulting. Sometimes they even prefer this because a lot of our young work entries or the employees that wants to get into the workforce are really demanding not just flexibility and decent jobs, but also for their potential employers to be participative in the social environmental issues of our society.
We would like to thank you for joining us on The Final Word and sharing with us your advocacy. Angeli Recella of Makesense Asia.